Hey Travis, how good are you at shuffling?
Shuffling? Like walking slowly? I'm okay at it, I guess.
No, I mean with cards.
Oh! Like in the old Western movies? I'm okay at it. You need help?
No, but Gabby and Chelsea might. They just got a new deck of cards and are looking to play.
That sounds like a fun way to start the kids' corner. But only on one condition, Joel.
Yeah?
You got my hopes up for a Western-themed episode. Do you think...
Say no more.
Buenos dias, Tabitha. It's been a while. Stopping by the old watering hole not into cards lately?
You know it. Have you met my new cowhands, Gabby and Chelsea?
I have not. Hola, gals. You look like you've been through quite the ordeal.
It's not that bad. The trail along the bluff was rough, but once we got through the Willow Pass, things got a lot easier.
We could have made better time if we had a better mule.
There's not one solitary thing wrong with poor Clarice. Sure, you have to prod and poke her sometimes, but I'd pit her against any other mule any day.
Besides, she might be nicer if you didn't call her names, Gabby.
When did I call her names?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe every time she walked off the path? Come on, you sorry old piece of skin. Get back on the trail, you cruel old nag.
That's enough, Chelsea. Honestly, Gabby, that kind of talk doesn't suit you.
I'm sorry, but it was the 8th time she had wandered. And though it might seem crazy, 8's about my limit when it comes to putting up with her messing up all the time.
That reminds me. I need you two to go clean out the stall for her.
Ugh, again?
There are some spades near the back door. You can use them if you want.
You heard him. Now scat.
Fine. Come on, Chelsea.
Phew.
Hard to deal with.
It's always hard training anyone when their heart's not in it. Sometimes I do wish I could just skip over this whole part of the process.
I'm sure it's just a phase. 10 times out of 10, your trainees turn out just fine.
Are you sure? I don't think I have what it takes to meld with the youth these days. What if they don't join the fold and go off the handle? What happens if one day they just flip, call me onto the street and tell me to draw?
Hasn't happened yet. And if it ever does, you'll cross that bridge when you get to it.
I suppose you're right. Thanks.
For what?
For listening to an old maid and her worries.
That's what my saloon is for. Listening to my friends and listening to the radio.
So that's your trick, huh? Listening to the radio? Would you mind if we listen together?
Not at all. Let me go fish up some programs. Uno momento.
Are you sure that I can borrow this card table for my class tomorrow, Lionel?
Of course, Tabitha. I haven't used this table since the Jacobs family reunion a couple months ago. Have at it.
Thanks so much. I hadn't expected my Sunday school class to get so many new attendees. And though Pastor has ordered a new table for my class, it won't be here till Monday.
Glad that it's going to a good cause.
Hey, Mr. Jacobs. Hi, Miss Tabitha.
Good morning, Chelsea. Gabriella. What are you two up to today?
We got a new set of playing cards. See?
Very nice. I like the cowboy print on the back. Makes me think of old movies about gunslingers in the Wild West.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, so we thought it might be fun to play some card games with them.
Oh yeah? You mean like gin rummy, Egyptian war,
Huh?
rook, golf, canasta?
Can I what?
Wait, you can play golf with playing cards?
Oh wait, I think I saw that in a movie once. Isn't it where you throw cards into a hat or something?
I think that's a different game.
I didn't know about any of those.
Yeah, I know a whole lot of fun ones you can play with these. And I just so happen to have a card table right here to play them on, if you're interested in learning a couple.
Okay, but did I miss something? Why do you have a card table again?
It's quite the coincidence, isn't it? Why don't you set it up, and I'll go get some folding chairs. And don't start without me.
Are you playing too, Mr. Jacobs?
Sure, I was a regular card shark back in the day. I'll be right back.
This is gonna be fun. Help me set this table up, girls, and then we'll deal everyone in.
But are there card games that 4 people can play?
Lots of them. For now, I think we'll start with a game of hearts.
All right, can we listen to the radio while we get ready?
That sounds like a fine idea.
And I believe that's gin.
You won again? How is that even possible?
Yeah, you're pretty good at this game, Mr. Jacobs.
Why, thank you, Chelsea. Want to play another hand?
Can we take a break? I've had enough losing at card games for today.
Sure, I could use some coffee. Want me to make a cup for you, Lionel?
No thanks, Tabitha.
Be right back.
Hey, Mr. Jacobs, what's a card shark? You said that's what you used to be, but I've never heard of one of those before. Is that a real thing?
Oh, yes. A card shark is someone who is unusually good at card games. Usually this suggests that the person is so good they might be cheating.
Wait, have you been cheating?
Depends on what you call cheating.
Hey, that's not fair. You can't cheat when you're playing with us. We're just learning the game.
I didn't say I was cheating, Gabby. I just was asking what you thought cheating means. Any ideas?
Well, cheating is when you don't follow the rules.
I think there's more to it than that. There's a lot of times that my brothers and I don't follow the rules for games on accident or because they're too hard to understand. I don't think that should count.
Okay. How about when you don't follow the rules that everyone else is following so that you can win?
Yeah, that sounds good. A little clunky, but good.
It's a pretty good definition. Cheating is a little more than not following rules, though. It's when you betray someone's trust, using whatever tricks necessary to make sure that you come first and they come in last.
But isn't that what a lot of games are? Trying to win?
That's a good point, Chelsea. There are some games that allow for all kinds of trickery and strategy. But cheating isn't about the rules of a game as much as it is an attitude. Cheating is when you don't care if it's a game or not. It's when you're willing to give up anything to get what you want.
So it's kind of the most important thing to you.
Exactly. When winning or scoring points or whatever is the most important thing in your mind, you start giving up things that are really important. Things like honesty, trust, and innocence. The things that God calls us to have get thrown away if we decide to be cheaters.
Wow, that's really scary.
Yeah, who knew cheating at cards was so serious?
Like I said, it's not about the game as much as the attitude. Cheating has destroyed businesses, governments, marriages, and even churches. So it's a much bigger problem than just peeking at your neighbor's cards.
So were you cheating?
Nope. I've just always been good at card games.
That's the kind of thing a card shark would say.
Well, I guess that's true. But would they follow up with, let's listen to another program on the radio?
Maybe, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Are we done playing cards, girls? If we are, I need to fold the table back up.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
You want me to help you?
That would be wonderful, Chelsea. Thank you.
Can I ask you about something, Mr. Jacobs?
Sure, Gabby. Is it about what we've been talking about today?
Yeah. We've been talking about how it's not good to cheat, whether it's at cards or anything else. But my question is a little different.
Okay.
What do I need to do so I don't get cheated? I mean, I know that cheating is wrong, but that doesn't mean that other people aren't going to try and trick me.
That's a really good question. And the Bible agrees that there are people out there that want to trick you. That's why in verses like Philippians 1:9 and Romans 12:2, we see God's followers ask Him to give them wisdom and sharp minds so they can see through lies and know what is true.
So we need to be smart?
Yeah, it's good for us to be careful when we listen to people when they tell us things. And like it says in Thessalonians 5:21, we need to test what we have been told and hold on to the things that are good and true.
I think that's what I like about some of those card games we played earlier. They help us learn how to see what other people are thinking.
I kind of see how that might work.
Okay, so let's say we got that kind of wisdom and we find out that someone's been trying to cheat us. What do we do then?
You mean besides not fall for it?
Yeah, I mean, do we call the police or something?
I don't think that's always the best choice for this kind of thing. Like it says in verses like Matthew 5:44 and 10:16, even though we should use wisdom and our minds to see through people's tricks, we need to do what is right, loving and praying for those who have tried to hurt us.
Another verse that I was thinking about earlier was Psalm 37:21, where it compares how the wicked try to steal, but we should generously give. So maybe if we catch someone trying to cheat us, we should give them what they need so they don't need to trick us.
Ah, yes. Romans 12:20.
That's right, heaping coals.
I'm going to have to go and look these verses up so I can understand what's going on here. All of these Bible verses are starting to sound like a secret code.
Yeah. Want to come over to my house? We can use my mom and dad's tablet to look them up.
Sure, see you later, Mr. Jacobs.
Oh, bye.
I'd better head out too. Can I make a deal with you, Lionel?
A deal?
If you carry this card table to my car for me, I'll turn off the radio for you.
I guess that sounds fair.
Perfect. Nice doing business with you.